And I sent
I remember that.
I sent it to him and Becky, and I was like, "Is this Lawton?"
Yeah. I saw it.
And they were like,
Super
"Yeah,
random.
he just posted it on his Facebook page."
Yeah,
I saw it randomly on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Like on my feed, I was just scrolling.
Yeah.
And that's when we
wild.
knew Law Dog was a pretty cool
Yeah, I was
guy.
like, okay.
He's pretty cool.
He's a pretty big dude.
He passed the smell test right there.
Walsworth.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome
Did I
back.
scream Republican before? I don't know.
I mean, was
No,
there
you
impulse?
just-
Maybe.
No, you just never
Would I
know.
regret it?
Thought about it? Maybe a couple candidates.
Would I regret it? Probably. Probably. Thinking ahead now, forward thinking. Speaking of Republicans, I should say Trumplicans. Welcome back to I Don't Disagree. It is a wet my whistle Wednesday, and Pipe Alonso has hit 1 yard. No surprise there. Pipey happily new signed with the Mets. They're contenders this year. All well.
Three-run bomb?
Three-run bomb. Oh yeah,
Three-run bomb.
Two-run bomb.
No, he loves a 3-run.
But you didn't partake.
2 at a barbecue?
It would have been a 3-run bomb had you
No,
partaken. It was
when
a
we used to
2-run
hit
bomb.
it just us, it was a 3-run.
No, it was a grand slam.
No.
It's a granny.
Big Pipey hits the grand salamis. Pete, 3-run
Why can't
bombs.
Pete hit a grand slam?
Pete's known for the 3-run
Are you
bomb.
saying Pete's never hit a grand slam?
No, of course not.
If I asked Pete which he would prefer, you think he'd take a 3-run bomb over a grand slam?
Pete's-
3-run
some-
bomb is our favorite play.
That's your
Yeah.
favorite play. I don't know if it's Pete Alonso's favorite
It
play.
is.
If you're
Milwaukee Brewers.
if you could choose between hitting a 3-run
Game,
bomb or a
season
grand
on
slam,
the-
what do you choose?
Oh, my God. Grand Slam's so
Grand
rare.
slam, yeah.
Yeah. You just want to hit a 3-run?
I don't know if a grand slam is more rare than a 3-run bomb.
Well, let's
let's
find
go.
out.
I would have to think it is.
You know,
But see, when
know-
when there's 2 men on, there's a free base, so the pitcher doesn't have to give in as much.
Sure.
When
sure.
there's bases are loaded, they got to throw strikes. Hence, there could be more grand
More
slams.
Grand Slams. I see. That's a good. That's
and yet
it's
still,
good logic.
I'm a
Very
stat
good
guy.
logic.
I'm a stat guy.
Yeah.
I
But-
prefer the granny.
But my thought is,
hit
for
another
a
granny?
batter,
Holy shit.
that
No,
it's
a
more
grand slam, not
psychologically.
granny.
It's harder to hit a Grand Slam because you know the pressure's on. You know what I mean? Like,
you know-
really, you could get a walk, but you're not
Because
they're going to
the
good
fans
stuff.
are on the fans know like he's got.
So now you know you're hitting good pitches.
He's gotta
And
pitch to you.
You're getting bat and practice strikes. You know what I
If you're a
mean?
good hitter, though, the pressure is on the pitcher.
100%. Yeah, it's like
Because-
Barry Bonds up there to hit a Grand Slam.
Well, not just Barry. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're a professional, you know the
But
pitcher
first
is
of
in
all,
trouble.
if the base is loaded, are you necessarily a good pitcher? I mean, what if you walked him loaded?
No, I'm not talking about the pitcher. I'm saying the pressure is on the pitcher.
It's 12 straight.
But I'm saying if the pitcher's bad, isn't the pressure on the hitter?
No.
And Vaughns load the
If
bases.
the pitcher is bad, the
Isn't that what
hitter
he
should feel
said?
good.
Well, what
12
that's saying, what if he
straight
doesn't? What if he
balls.
strikes out?
What are we talking? We're not talking about.
If you strike out to
If I walk
mild
up,
thing, Vaughn.
if I get in there against a shitty pitcher, I feel good.
Yeah, but what if he
If I
strikes
get in
out?
there against Randy Johnson with the base loaded, I'm shook. If I get in there against fucking Upper Deck Beck, I
Rob.
feel great.
Rob Upper Deck Beck, that motherfucker. Oh my god, still haunts me. He used to be Rob Beck, and actually he's one of us. He came in, he was so bad, and all of a sudden the names started going around. Oh shit, they got Upper Deck Beck on in the mountain. I swear to God, one night we're at a bar drinking, and the Sox are in the midst of this awful losing streak, and everybody's throwing things around.
Hey, they went up there and
all
got
of a
two in a
sudden,
queue.
it's tied
Izzo.
up. It's tied
Two in a
up.
barbecue.
It's
Two in a
tied up in the
barbecue.
ninth, and who comes out of the bullpen? Rob Upper Deck Beck, and everyone goes, "Oh fuck, he hadn't even got to the mound."
Yeah.
I swear, not him. No, I'm just like, no, don't throw it, don't. Bing.
Yes, we were right.
Is it? I think it's like the psychological thing of hitting it. You know what I mean?
Or maybe there's just more times with 2 men on rather than 3 men on.
Yeah.
You know, because it says there are significantly more 3-run home runs in grand slams. As hitting a grand slam requires the bases to be loaded. So,
Yeah.
you know, it just requires more things to happen.
Yeah, but when Upper Deck Beck got in there at the bar, the whole place was fucking. Just went from, it's fucking no, dude, the first guy up. There's one guy on, bang!
Yeah, just gone.
Everyone just shit, fuck, they're throwing things. Upper Deck.
Only
That's such a great name.
Oh my
Only
God.
2.4% of home runs hit since the start of 2000 season have been grand slams.
That's
Only
how,
2%?
That's how rare it is.
2.4.
It's like a rare earth mineral. Hey, speaking of earth minerals.
Oh yeah.
By the way, that
a few of those in
rabbit hole brought to you by Pipe Alonso. So guaranteed, Pipe Alonso guaranteed to send you down the rabbit hole. Anyway, we
It
are
was
back.
actually a rabbit hole started by me.
See-
Sober.
He has been good lately with.
Who? Him?
Yeah, he's been. I think he's He's been on it.
Tom Rabbit Hole Izzo? What are you talking about?
That's old rabbit hole.
No, you can't do this. You gotta do this. Oh, rabbit hole.
No,
That's it. Rabbit hole. Just like
The old rabbit hole.
The old rabbit hole.
So this says 70% of all home runs are 3-run bombs.
That's the most.
Very
That's
common.
an insane amount.
Which makes Rob Upper Deck Beck even more. Motherfucker.
How long did he play for you guys?
Too long.
Too long.
It was probably 3 years.
Upper Deck Beck.
He
That's
was-
such a great nickname.
Like, he was like, the first year I was like,
He
all
does
right.
not live in Boston anymore, I'm sure.
Oh, he's like no.
I gotta get out of here.
No, he's worse than Bill Buckner. Because they won the World Series and they forgave Buckner. When the curse
Yeah.
And they realized, look back, we were dicks. He was playing on one leg. He shouldn't have been playing. Bill Buckner was an all-star first base.
Yeah, no, I remember.
And he was playing hurt, which you want, he was gutting it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just, and look, they've won, 4 since then, and that great comeback.
What are we talking about?
Bill Buckner.
Yeah, Bill
Against the
Buckner.
Mets?
It was off of Rob Upper Deck Beck. We started with that.
Oh.
Yeah, they went to
I'm
Bill
saying
Buckner.
he's worse.
He's worse than Bill Buckner. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Ole Miss in Tennessee. It's a 2-point
Fucking
game.
Donnie.
7 seconds left. Can we put that
A lot
on?
of
This game
donuts.
sucks.
I like it.
This game sucks.
This game is ass backwards.
This game sucks. Wait, where's the screen?
Down here.
There it is.
Would it be a Brookshire Donaldson? Is that what you call it? You could flip the names around?
No.
Because
So you
it
got-
has to be in the same cage.
Some
Games
form
in
of
Tennessee?
Don. It's ESPN
It has to be
2.
something with a D and
Don
has to be
has to
Don. So
start it.
root word.
Don is root.
Okay.
Brooke is root of the second. And then, Don something with an E. Anything E.
Okay.
And then
Donnybrook.
And then Brooke
So
is
Don E.
is the root at the end.
Yes.
Oh, you can't, because I was thinking you can't do Danielle.
No.
Right.
You could do Danielle.
What?
You could do Danielle,
E.
Edamame, Brookenstein. See, the problem is Brooke always kind of like pigeonholes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You gotta get
German,
creative.
like-
German.
Yeah.
Like,
Von
Brookstein.
Bruckenstein.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to change it. Now, Don, you can get creative. Donatella,
Yeah.
Danielle.
Yeah. You can just
DiVincenzo.
Well, you can't say DiVincenzo.
Why not?
Because there's no Don. It's a Donincenzo.
Your first name couldn't be DiVincenzo?
Not if it's a Don. It's not a DiVincenzo, bro.
It's got to be a Don as the root
It's
word.
got to
he
be a
said.
Don something.
Oh. Damn,
Like
that's gotta
Don
be a bummer.
Quixote, Ezekiel.
Donna Mateo?
Ezekiel
Mateo.
Brookenstein.
Donna Mateo, Ezekiel, Brookenham.
Brookins. He was Tom's brother.
Brooks. Could you say Brooks?
Could say
I
that.
think you could, yeah. You could always throw a Vaughn in there, Von Brookenham.
Von Brooks.
Hey, if Tennessee loses, though, this is
So,
good.
anyway,
Because the Michigan State
We
can move
didn't
up.
come here to tell you any of that. Most of you, well, hopefully some of you, were smart enough not to watch that fucking farce of a speech last night.
I did not see
You
it.
were the smart one. of the
Fortunately,
group.
I did.
Yeah, I was dumb enough to watch it, but I wanted to see how bad he would lie, and as usual, he didn't disappoint. That was supposed to be, and it was what Joel doesn't understand, one of many things. This was supposed to be an address to Congress about where they're what the plan is. Okay, what are we going to do about border security going forward? What change or addition we make? What about the economy? What about all this other? What about all the cutting? What's going on with Musk?
What about that shit show that happened in the Oval Office last week with Zelensky?
Where was all that? No. We got a dog and pony show, and it wasn't about, to Tom's point off air, it wasn't about they weren't trying to show respect to the people that they were honoring.
Everybody is killing the Democrats
Yeah.
because they sat and didn't cheer when they showed the 13-year-old kid who had cancer that they made a Secret Service agent. Which is surprising that Republicans would allow that in this age where DEI is under attack. You're just gonna give Secret Service membership away to a kid?
13-year-old.
Did he earn it?
I mean,
What happened?
Yeah. No, and that's the thing.
What
Like
happened?
I said to Joel, I'm like, well, the kid is underaged. I don't know if he qualifies yet. I mean, has he gone to school? By my kind, he's not even in high school.
Well, I mean,
yet.
I'm sure Republicans
So-
would give him a gun.
Sure.
Oh,
They
God.
have no problem with the NRA.
Yeah.
No problem. But anyway, that was just one of many things that were put there. This was all planned, America. This was to distract you from the fact that he's been getting bent over for everything he's done from the day he took the oath by every freaking media outlet not named Fox News.
And Newsmax.
There isn't really, maybe one or two. Fox is one of them. Maybe one of them.
Newsmax I think is the one he owns.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Gee, there's no conflict.
Does he really? He owns Newsmax. That was News Now or News.
So
let me fact check myself.
let's do it. Yeah.
I'm like,
but you're right. I think he does own something.
Unlike Republicans, we like to fact check. So
They hate it.
That's not a big thing for them. Hey, they want to be able to be.
And it wasn't. And look, you know what my favorite one was? This is the one where the Republicans, if you had a clue about anything, you would have picked up on it. When he takes the kid who's a 6-sport high school athlete who has a 4.4 GPA, which I didn't think was humanly possible, and he tells him, like he did it, like he pulled a few strings to get him into West Point. The kid's got a fucking 4.4. He could flip you off and get into West Point.
Yeah.
Fucking give me a break. And that's how you know. Because they're like, wow, Don didn't do a damn thing. Okay? And if Don was a man, he'd be like, hey, that's all him.
Okay, Trump doesn't own Newsmax.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Truth Social.
He owns True Social.
That's him, yeah, which is anything but the Truth Social.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, so... But the kid who's going to West Point killed me. I'm like, because if he was really about the kid, not himself, because it's all about showing you he's a great guy. Okay, not he's the dick that he appears to be when he entertains, I don't know, foreign heads of state, for example. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, that was all about trying to get you off the fact that everything you asked for, gas, growth, all shit, none of it's going down. Everything's going the wrong way. And now he's going to put these tariffs out, start a trade war with our two biggest allies. I mean, I forget who the Republican is. It's a woman. She's a great lady. I love her. She's like, what are we taking? Crazy pills here? She's like, we are going to war with Mexico, Canada, Denmark, the Panama Canal. He's like, she's like, but we're suddenly all in love with Putin. Like, what world am I living in? Somebody slap me and wake me up. This is what she's saying on the air.
You saw his threat to Hamas tonight too.
Yeah, I mean, to meet with them, right?
They got to give up all the hostages and dead bodies too.
To Hamas?
ASAP.
Or what?
Or they're in trouble.
He's going to slap a tariff on them?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow him on Twitter or anything. But
I mean,
I saw somebody posted it. Yeah.
Or what? Like, where's the or what with the dictator who invaded a sovereign nation?
Yeah.
Who's been our ally for 30-something years since the fall of the Soviet Union, who we do trade with, they're trying to get into NATO. What the hell? I mean, this is a joke.
Today, our national security advisor confirmed that we have paused intelligence sharing with Ukraine. What are you doing?
We're the bad guys.
I mean, it's
We're
crazy.
officially the bad guys. All because he wasn't grateful enough when every time the guy gets in front of a camera, he thanks the United States of America. Oh, no. He has to thank me, the guy that's been here for 2 months and has managed to take the top economy in the world and drive it off a cliff. Are you fucking kidding me? Me, the guy who stood up there last night and said he was going to make the death penalty a law, even though he pardoned everybody that murdered the police officers on January 6th. This donkey, okay, who, by the way, did you see that clip I had of Jon Stewart explaining Donald Trump's freaking New York case about the fraud?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've known that for a while.
Everybody, I put it as a Joel, he spelled it out for Joel. Of course, Joel didn't probably watch it.
When it comes time for, I guess...
Fact-checking.
When it comes time for, like, appraisal and assessment, he overvalues his properties.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then when it comes time for tax time, undervalues.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's
it's classic rich get richer and find loopholes. And like Jon Stewart has said before, the way to find fraud and waste and inefficiency, I think we're giving up like $1 trillion in those tax loopholes.
Yeah.
That all these businesses and rich people, weave their way through to avoid taxes.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody just pays their fair share.
Well, normal people just have to like take it up the ass because
like a third of our paycheck.
Right.
Yeah.
But
which and there was another guy on the show who told Stewart that if they being the 1%, just paid what they owed, nothing more, the poverty line would be gone. Be gone. Just them. Just the 1% paying.
If we use the money properly.
Yeah, if we use the money properly. The money that we could end poverty in America. They got 1 year. Every year they just paid what they owe. Not more, just what they owe. But Republicans, the wealthy, won't do that. Which is big reason why Donald Trump is in office. Okay, so because this is a money grab. So all last night was to get your eyes off of that. And the fact that you don't get it, okay? The best example is the kid from West Point when he got it 4.4 GPA, and the president had to make a phone call to get him in. He's a white kid from. Are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, I did that. And the crowd reacted like, hey, Don got him into West Point. No, Don didn't do a damn thing. Okay, the kid had a 4.4. I didn't think a 4.4 was possible. Is that kid being checked for cheating? 4.4? Like, holy shit. I don't think he needed Don to get into West Point. Let's be honest here. This kid wasn't sitting there with a 2.3, and he was out sick with his mother. He missed half his classes, and Don pulls a string. That's different. Okay.
And now look at this. He's already pulled back the
Such a fraud.
the tariffs on Canada and Mexico. He spared car makers.
Yeah, because that was going to affect the United States car makers more. Because somebody with a brain in there went, "You idiot! If you put this through, you're going to lose the entire middle part of the country."
But also, did you see Trudeau come out and say like, "We're gonna tariff back"?
Yeah,
and it's like it's sad to see it because there's no reason
Trudeau
should be.
He got on the air and said, "I'm talking to the American people right now. We don't want this.
Yes,
this is not because of your president.
We don't want to hurt you.
We're not mad at you, but your president's doing this to us."
Yeah.
So he actually, how many?
Well, he said your president is doing this to you.
To you, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is true.
It's true.
Yeah.
But he got on the air to tell the other country that, hey, we don't want to do this to you.
Yeah.
Your boss is not leaving us any choice. And he's right. So it's like, how many? I mean, this is how bad this guy is. Okay. It's like, fucking.
And the trade deals that he's so mad about with Canada, he signed in his first term.
Yeah. It's like you forget.
And now he's in there going, who signed this?
What idiots? Did you see this clip?
I did see that clip.
Ron Stewart goes, and he goes, wait, the president, don't get ahead of me.
Yeah. I did see that.
The clip from 2018 when he's signing.
Yeah, he signed it. Dude, that's too funny.
Crazy.
You can't make this up. It's like a bad comedy.
Forgetful Jones, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like you're on TV signing that thing, you donkey.
So crazy, dude.
I mean, this is the moron.
And we were worried about Joe too. That's what America was worried about.
Well,
Too
Joe.
delusional.
Yeah, Joe.
And not all there. And I was like,
we
man,
went so much better off because
Joe
the people behind the scenes were still
doing their
stuff.
job.
And
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's typically about the administration.
It's supposed to be.
100%.
The problem with Trump is that
you just hired
his
all your
administration
people.
just blows him the whole time.
Yeah.
And lets him
Tells
say
him what he
whatever
wants to hear.
wants.
It's like
Yeah.
a never-ending
And it's
cycle
like,
of blowjobs.
oh, can we get the Panama Canal?
I mean,
sure
what
we
was she
can. Donnie?
Yeah.
Can we get Greenland? Of course.
Yeah.
It's so green there.
Hey, you know what?
idiot.
Why don't we just get Mexico too?
Good idea.
And
Can we tariff them?
You know what? We have to fly to Greenland. Not if we don't turn Canada into the 51st state. We don't have to fly anymore.
true.
We can drive right through that.
true.
No toll.
And look, in tariffs, they get paid by the other country, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
This is the plan.
And they had transgender mice, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep, Donnie.
Well, we'll burn them. Burn them all the same. Like this is the asshole you fucking elected. Okay, he was already the worst president in history by every fucking historian that's ever fucking been asked the question. Every historian that has a pulse right now that has been asked this question has the same answer. Who's the worst president of the United States? They all say Donald fucking Trump. There's not one dissenting opinion in the room, okay? And they have actually done the stats on every president in the history of the country.
He is the worst.
And he is the worst. The man, you idiots about the economy. This donkey in his first term increased our national debt by 25%.
That's
almost $8 trillion. Do you know what kind of a fuck up you have to be?
That's a lot of money.
Do you know
come
what
on, man.
monumental?
What are you saying about $8 trillion?
He increased
added,
the debt that
Donald
much.
Trump increased the debt by 25% in 4 years. He's no
in his
president.
first term?
His first term. $7.8 trillion.
He's trying to make that up now.
This is
Well,
the
I mean,
guy.
some of that was the COVID.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
It's not. He didn't cause COVID. He hit it like a monkey fucking a football.
Yeah, I think that's the misconception.
People
It's
died because of
it
him.
was the way you handled it, not necessarily that. you
Yeah, he
caused
didn't
it.
cause it. It's the way he dealt with it.
Because the
But I'm just
Democrats.
saying- I'm just saying.
that was created by us. By the
some
way.
of the
so.
some of the
That's what they said.
some of the spending that Trump had to do was to help when we were in lockdown and like
Yeah.
making payments and
But
other-
yeah, they thought it would be $3 trillion.
yeah,
Not
well,
8.
Well, because he ignored it for
This is
a long time.
I'm saying
until,
this is not
Until
the
it started
man.
getting bad.
Until it was way
Well,
too
so people were
controlled.
dying.
It's right, about 5 years ago.
People started dying,
Right
and then
about
it was
next
like,
week.
"Hey, this isn't going away."
It's kinda
on
crazy that's
April
already been that
1st.
long.
Like, or it'll be gone by St. Patrick's Day. All this stupid shit he said. Like, he ignored the science, he ignored the research, he ignored everything, and people died by the hundreds of thousands. People died.
Dude, in New York, they were having them in like frozen trucks, basically hanging bodies because they didn't have any place to put them.
Yeah, Rocky was training.
Yeah, and they're like, dude, we gotta sell the meat now. We need it for people.
Who's gonna break these ribs?
Yeah.
Hey, isn't Balboa still down on 78? Yeah. Well, he's doing nothing. Call him.
And fucking Trump's on there going, they say the sun is really good for it.
This was
you can also, the bleach. Drink the bleach. Remember we started telling people to drink bleach?
Yeah.
This is the president.
He was like,
Again!
Or inject bleach or something, or
he said drink it.
because the
he was like, you know,
ivermectin he was talking about, it's kind of like that.
Well, no, he was like, well, I mean, the bleach kills it instantly. So you know,
And you, though.
allowing,
There's a side.
allowing the bleach.
Yeah.
So I guess that he's not wrong.
Right,
It does kill you.
It'll kill it, but it'll kill you too.
Yeah.
Let the bleach go inside.
I mean, there'll be nothing left. It'll take out.
I wonder if
every
anybody took
disease.
him up on that.
Probably a couple of Moggins.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can
Like
find
the lady in Springfield that ate the cat, the meth lady. She probably drank some bleach.
Well, that was funny after that.
She was gargling.
that debate where he's like, "They're eating the pets,"
Yeah.
and then like MAGA people started posting on Twitter, "Yo, they really are. He's not lying."
Yeah,
And then you look
yeah.
at the video, and it's an American person on drugs.
By the way,
Yeah.
for you MAGA people, I don't know if we read this on the air before, but it bears repeating because he wasn't here, and it's just this is the many meanings of MAGA. Okay, MAGA or Magus is the name for the highest rank in the Church of Satan.
MAGA?
MAGA translates to witch in Latin. MAGA in Portuguese, turn that off. In Portuguese means magician, sorceress, wizard. MAGA in Japanese means wickedness, evil, calamity, disaster.
MAGA.
MAGA, not done. MAGA is a slang word
don't
in
think they know
Nigeria
this?
for meaning sucker, fraud victim, or easily fooled idiot.
So you don't think they know this? The same thing to do with
They don't
Doge.
know any of this.
That was his coin, and they're like, well, we're called the Department of Government Efficiency.
Hey,
Somebody, somebody come up with
By the way-
with an acronym.
By the way,
Hurry.
MAGA in Zulu means lies.
Oh, you got the belt fire up
Speaking
again?
of lies,
Oh.
so you were right. It was injecting. Let's hear what he said.
Injecting.
So, a question that probably
Fuck off.
That's not what's called.
No. It's because this case, my kids got me this case, and I love my kids, but it's like a Five Below case, so the buttons don't work.
into that world, which I find to be very interesting.
Very interesting world. Very interesting.
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds
Is there that kind
interesting
of
to me. So we'll see. But the
Oh,
whole
you think?
concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute,
Disinfectant.
that's pretty powerful.
Yowzes.
The
Wow.
disinfectant. He looked a lot younger in that term.
We all were a lot younger.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he
Hit the
did.
body.
aging overnight.
What is this?
Tremendous,
Hit the body with
whether it's
tremendous
ultraviolet or
light.
just
Yeah.
very
Make it go
powerful light.
inside the body.
You gotta check that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
this one
You
does.
have to use medical doctors with, but it sounds interesting to me. The new headline is Trump asks people to go outside. That's dangerous. Here we go. Same old group. You ready? I hope people enjoy the sun, and if it has an impact, that's great. I'm just hearing this, not really for the first time. I mean, there's been a rumor that, a very nice rumor that you go outside in the sun or you have heat and it does have an effect on other viruses. But now we get it from one of the great laboratories of the world, I have to say. Covers a lot more territory than just this. This is probably an easy thing, relatively speaking, for you. I would like you to speak to the medical doctors to see if there's any way that you can apply light and heat to cure.
Sorry, Lon.
Yeah.
That if you could, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. Again, I say maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not a doctor, but I'm like
Not a
person
doctor.
that has a good, you know what.
You know what? No, I don't know what.
Heat and the light relative to certain viruses, yes, but
The
relative to
heat
this
and the
virus.
light.
The China
That is
virus.
a treatment.
And then he got it.
Certainly fever
Yeah.
is a good thing when you have a fever. It helps your body respond.
We're very advanced in testing. Other countries are calling us to find out what are we doing. By the way, within 2 weeks, you'll see numbers and you'll see
What kind of bleach
different
are you
forms of
using?
testing, just like we came up with the Abbott Laboratories.
What kind of
machine,
disinfectant?
which match in 5 minutes that everybody wants. Everybody's
Trying to
asking,
make money
can we
on
get
this?
that? But you can only make them so fast. But as you know, we've
He's
done
so
more
bad.
testing than every other nation combined. And that's a big statement. I know a lot about economists, and the answer is they have no idea. I think I have as good an idea as anybody, and I think our economy will start to pick up very substantially as soon as the states get open, and that's happening as we speak, and it's actually very exciting, and people are just
thanks,
thrilled
Tom.
to see it.
All right, I can't listen anymore.
So I thought I remembered him saying drink the bleach. Maybe I was
Maybe that. What do they call that? The
making it up.
I thought it was.
No, I'm not making it up. It's like you remember something, but it never
It
happened.
never happened.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, there was a thing, it's called something, where you remember, like, you're like, oh, like something that it almost appears like it's commonly known.
Yeah.
And then you look at, like, by multiple people and you look it up. What is the name of that? And you look it up and it's not even
Yeah,
true.
like
You know
the
what I'm talking about?
like the Berenstein Bears, like it's actually the Berenstain Bears.
Correct. Like, you all know it as
And everybody's
something.
like, no.
Yeah, and they'll argue about it, right?
Berenstain or Berenstein?
Healthcare.
Berenstein Bears?
Berenstain, right?
It's Berenstain.
Berenstain Bears.
Everybody thinks it's the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah.
Well, it's because it's in an IE at the end.
I think it's
Is
an
it an
A,
A?
right?
If it's an A,
And
yeah.
if you look it up, you're like, oh, I guess it is. You know,
All
whatever.
right, will you turn? I
But
can't
there's
look at-
multiple things. Is it not a palindrome? It's I gotta look it up now. I gotta look it up.
Look it up. There's other things up here. Anyway,
$320 billion of American workers on the payroll.
this man, I don't even know if his name is Donald Trump. Okay, he fucking lies about everything. I don't.
Pandemic started like any other. Opening remarks.
No, it's not palindrome. That's like madam. They read both
Today I
forward and
signed
backward.
The Paycheck Protection.
On Twitter about creating must-see TV.
I mean, he signed an executive order
Oh, that's cool.
and making
saying that English is our first language. I mean,
Oh, I know.
are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that was like he
Are you
stopped
fucking kidding me?
stopped making pennies because it costs more to make one than it actually is. But we haven't made a penny in 2 years, something like that. Like
Right, and then I see the disinfectant.
It's called the Mandela effect. Berenstain Bears. You're right, but we all call Berenstein Bears. That's a great one. It's called the Mandela effect.
The EI throws you into with steam. You think steam? EI.
I think totally DEI, Jewish for sure.
Yeah.
Stein,
But it's Stain. Stain.
Stain, Berenstain
did you
Bears.
did you look it up?
I did,
Yeah.
but I was looking for what it's called. It's called the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
So, look, the problem is that this morning, okay, actually in the last 2 days, the Dow Jones has dropped by over 1,000 fucking points. Okay? How relevant is that, America? Funny you asked.
What, are you gonna pull up his tweet?
The Dow, yeah, the tweet from like 19, whatever the fuck it was, going, if a president is actually it's 2012, and what this idiot says,
Drops 1,000
what this idiot says in his, he texted this fucking moron of morons. He goes, if the Dow drops 1,000 points in 2 days, the president should be impeached immediately. That is one Donald J. Trump tweeting that back in 2012. And in the last 2 days, the Dow has dropped 1,000 points.
Should be impeached
Like, you can't make this shit up.
Man.
It's like, you fucking kidding me? How the fuck does this idiot post that in 2012 and then he does it in 2012?
Do you remember C-3PO from Star Wars being
Oh my
gold?
God.
Yeah.
That is apparently a Mandela effect. He's
No
not
way.
golden.
What is he?
So now we got to look him up. Look up a picture.
Bullshit.
He's not gold?
He's definitely gold.
Right, people. So a Mandela effect.
Did you know this?
Here's the definition. It's a social phenomenon where a group of people misremember a fact or event. The term was coined by this person, whatever. People remembering that 3CPO from Star Wars is golden, though he's not. Now I gotta look him up.
What?
Dude, what about Fruit Loops? Do you know how to spell Fruit Loops?
What?
Yeah,
How do you spell it?
FRUITLOOPS, right?
It's actually FROOT.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
See, these are the things you only learn here.
And now apparently this is one that the Fruit of the Loom logo never included the cornucopia in it. I don't remember the cornucopia.
I don't either.
So I don't know what that's all
Well, I don't know. I mean, now they're getting
What's
a
it,
little.
like a Thanksgiving edition of Fruit Loops?
Is there a pumpkin in the back?
Is there a pumpkin for Halloween and, a reindeer or a Christmas tree?
The Flintstones?
What about it? The Mandela effect?
I don't know what the effect is.
Oh, it wasn't. He was gold, but it's not. It's more dialed in. Apparently, one of his legs is silver. Right. So now I gotta look.
What?
I probably wouldn't have looked that close.
Yeah, I wouldn't have looked that close. And they're right. One of his legs is silver.
Because they had to replace the leg. Don't you
Probably
remember?
so. I don't know.
Oh, so do you think it's the Flintstones or the Flintstones?
Flintstones.
Well, we always call them the Flintstones in Michigan because of Flint, but it is the Flynn. No, it is the Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
It's the Flintstones?
Everybody would have said Flint, right? Because
Yeah,
you're thinking about
Flintstones.
rock. You're thinking about...
Yeah, rock. Yeah, exactly.
Apparently it's the Flintstones.
Dirty pool. Should say stoners.
Looks like there's a
should say
fake T
stoners.
back there. What is going on?
Should be an
Hang on
R
a
in there.
second.
There should be an R in
The
there.
Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Interesting.
The Flintstoners. Anyway. Yeah, so...
Trump, Mandela effect, we're all over the
Trump.
place, man.
I mean, listen, Joe, I'm going to ask you one simple question. And honestly, this is really the only question that anybody with half a brain should have asked. And this is back on November 3rd, or the day before they voted. This is the one question...
This shows it as the Flintstones.
Crazy. So this is the one question that I don't know. I don't know if anyone asked this question, but this is for the Trumplicans out there. We're going to find out. See, you can only answer this one way, or we know everything we need to know about you. Okay, so forget everything else. You come up to Election Day. You got two choices. You have to pick one. Okay, take names, take gender, take everything out of it. Okay, one is a convicted felon, and one is a lawyer. If any of you dares say you'd pick the felon, that tells all of us everything we need to know about you. That's what we call, Joel, a mic drop. A mic drop right there. Okay? Because if you have to go beyond that question, you're fucking hopeless.
yeah.
You're fucking hopeless. I mean, I don't care who is what. I'm not picking a felon. Okay? A 34-time convicted felon. This is the Babe Ruth of felons.
When does he get sentenced for all
This
that?
is the LeBron James now,
Or do you just
50,000
have to
points
do
of
a
felons.
settlement?
A billionaire felon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
34 times.
But he doesn't get sentenced for that anytime soon, or?
34-time convicted felon.
I know.
But wait. He hits for the cycle, though. He's also been sued for business practices 3,500 times. Can you think of a businessman that's been sued half that much? And that would be astronomical. Think about that number. 3,500 lawsuits against this man by his peers for his business practices. Are you telling me 3,500 people are lying? Are you kidding me?
Even if half of them were, like you said, let's say half of them were on bullshit,
it's
right?
1,700.
It's still 1,700.
That's still ridiculous.
It's still astronomical is the word you used.
Where, again, if you say the felon instead of the lawyer, again, take everything out of it, just one or the other. None of you would pick the felon. None of you would pick the felon because you would officially be in the running for stupidest human being alive. You would. Okay? That, Joel, is the only real question. If you had to choose, because you did, would you choose the felon or the lawyer and take everything else out of it? Because the fact that you chose the felon tells a whole lot about you. Okay? So you leave it with that. And if that bothers you, look in the mirror. Because honestly, you voted for him. I didn't. But I voted for him because I voted against him because he's a fucking scumbag of a human being. Okay?
Can't take anything he says.
What happened? You can't take anything he says fucking the truth. Last night was all about him. Trying to show you that he's a good guy or he cares. He didn't give a shit about those fucking people. Okay? He doesn't. Okay? He proves this crap all the time. All right, so he goes to get, like you said, about the cutting the cancer funding, while he's honoring a 13-year-old cancer survivor. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, this is who this slime ball on the Sea of Pus is, and you would rather die on that hill, Joel and fucking Chris and every other fucking Trumplican I know. Okay, you'd rather die on that hill than admit you're wrong. That's pathetic. That's absolutely fucking pathetic. Okay, at this point, I would think so much more of you if you actually could admit it, because none of your peers can. No matter what this fucking donkey does, he could piss down your throat, you'd gargle it.
Ugh.
Okay?
You think they'll be out with a sore throat? Because they have been taking the pounding ever since they elected him. I mean,
Well, this is why he had to do what he did last night, because every media outlet not named Fox News has been bending him over for this shit. And justifiably so. Look at what the fuck this moron has done in 6 weeks. He has turned this fucking planet on its ear by fucking everything up.
well, and at every corner, you're like, oh, well, you can't mess anything else up. And he just, because he does all the shit with the Doge where, they fire people and they go, oh, just kidding, we didn't mean to fire you.
Look at who they fired.
We canceled this. Oh, just kidding, we didn't mean to cancel that. Then he has the whole debacle with Ukraine and Russia.
He sides
and
with
it's just
Russia.
pissing down his leg the whole time.
Oh my god.
And
Trophy Lofi's being left.
yeah, oh man.
That's what we call him. I'm telling you, his Oompa Loompa name is Lofi.
I think we have to come up with different
God.
the political lofies. There's other things we can, we can give like the foreign affairs lofi.
You know what to do?
Yeah.
We have to find an Oompa Loompa doll and put it on the set and name it Lofi, because that's Trump.
He's King Lofi. He's right there.
No, but that's not him, though.
It's an orange.
The Oompa Loompa looks
It's
like
an
him.
orange pile of shit.
Yeah.
on a
I'll buy
stand.
it. I'll buy it. I want it for my birthday. I'm gonna find the Oompa Loompa a little smaller. I'm gonna
mean,
put it on there. We're
it
gonna call him
doesn't get
Lofi.
much better.
We're gonna do it.
That's literally him.
No, he's not an Oompa Loompa though.
It's a pile of
Pile of
shit.
shit. Oh, you're talking about
Dude,
the one up top.
how
right?
cool
No,
would
I'm
it be?
talking about the big one.
The big Lofi, right?
King Lofi.
Dude,
King Lofi.
how cool would it be if you walk in the set and you see an Oompa Loompa sitting on the fucking bar?
I know.
How fucking cool would that be?
Just a
That'd
big
be
old
fucking
piece
cool
of
as
bread
hell.
on there.
It's like fucking
Check
Oompa Loompa.
Amazon, folks. Let's check Amazon.
I'm gonna get this Oompa Loompa for my birthday. My birthday is next month. I'm getting an Oompa Loompa. They wouldn't let me get the fucking my damn pajamas, the Ralphie's pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm getting this fucking Oompa Loompa. I've had it. I'm gonna have one thing in my life, okay? All I want to do is wear put that pink bunny outfit and go out and get the mail in front of all the
Yeah.
neighbors. And my wife's like, "You will fucking never do that."
Yeah.
And Becky doesn't give a shit. She's like, "Oh no," she won't
not
give me the
doing that.
She wouldn't give me the satisfaction of walking
How do you
out there.
spell Oompa Loompa?
Is it
O-O-M-P-A, and then Loompa, L-O-O,
P-A-H or something?
Loompa. Well,
yeah.
it's Loompa.
Right? I can't remember.
Loompa.
Oompa Loompa.
Is it with a?
L-O-O.
Is there an H on the end of that?
P-A-H.
You need to look this up. Is there an H on
I
the
know,
end of
I don't know.
What
Maybe
is
that's a
it?
Mandela effect.
It might be. Oompa
be.
Loompa. Just put Oompa Loompa stuffed animal. He's spelling Bamboo Lounge.
Nope, there's no H. Oompa Loompa.
Look at them. Look at you
Weirdos.
imagine.
Imagine waking up to that. Like, oh my God.
That would freak you out.
Yeah.
If one of those was looking right at you, you're gonna be fucking screaming.
Look, the big
Go Gene Wilder.
Keep going. Keep going.
There he
There's
is.
got to be more than one, but that's good.
The Funko Pop.
I want the. Wait, what's that? That one right there.
He's not going to stand.
Yeah, he will. Look, he's on the stand.
Oh, you're talking about this guy?
Yeah, him.
$70.
I would get. Look at. Show him. Show him. Where'd you find that? That's.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fucking Donald. That's fucking Donald Trump.
I don't know if it's exactly Donald.
It's close enough.
Let's see.
We can always cut out a small picture of Don's face and tape it on the face.
Funko Vinyl Soda.
I'm telling you, he's the world.
Could be a new sponsor.
He's the world's largest Oompa Loompa.
Dude, you can get a
Oh.
you can get a backpack.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, that's great.
Lofi backpack.
Lofi back.
You need a piece of bread, like a big
think it's
bread
cool.
backpack.
Look at that. Do the songs come with it?
I wonder if they've got like a plush
Could dress Cabo up. as
bread. Oh my God! Like a plush loaf of bread, a plush loaf of bread. So you have just a loaf.
Lofi. I think they probably do.
Yeah, you would think so. They got everything else. Well, I'm not Michael Jordan.
In any
I
event,
think we're done.
that's going to do it for our show tonight. Donald Trump, just go.
I think we withered on this third.
Well, we did.
Third segment.
We were laughing.
Oh, of course.
We were laughing. We had, who was
A bunch of trolling vegetables.
Oh my God, he scored again.
We put
Ovechkin only
Donnie
needs 10.
Downer on the screen.
Yeah, Donnie here.
Just he put a
Ovechkin only
damper.
needs 10.
Donnie Damper. Fucking
Donnie damn.
Don't tell me he scored again.
I don't know. Anyway, we will see you Saturday night, Celtics, Lakers, potentially Duke, UNC beforehand. But until then, tomorrow is Thursday, and then Freestyle Friday. The weekend is upon us. It's almost here, America. You can get there. I have faith in you. So from down to one law dog, high question one. You know, boys and girls, you know the drill.
Do you ever have like a
Seizure?
Yeah,
No.
that's like a
Not yet, but stay
Man,
tuned.
Ovechkin's close.